what can you share about what we will see of Belle's personal life this season in what you were able to film?
Nothing. Sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint. Well, it's really not my fault, but nothing this season. Hoping when we go into season 6 that there'll be more. But this season is very much focused on the Stabler family. There's a lot going on in that family. And then very much focused on like these really huge cases. There's like three really big, crazy cases. And it's only 10 episodes. So it wasn't much room for anything else. But I am hoping in the future that there'll be more.
I mean, what can you tease about her relationship with the Stabler family outside of Elliot himself? Because she's now had the opportunity to interact with a couple of them. What can you tease
Yeah.
about that dynamic?
She gets kind of cool with Randall because Stabler and all his shenanigans or whatever. So she gets to talk to Randall, keep him updated on what's going on. He keeps her updated on what's going on. Um, and then just outside of Randall, it's she got to see uh Eli kind of like in the field a little bit, which was very interesting, being a cop and stuff like that. But more so it's just, her and Stabler, him kind of she always knows what's going on in his family personal life, even though she doesn't necessarily always talk to him about it, but she's sensitive to what it is he's trying to navigate and gives him space to be able to do that.
Yeah. Well, kicking off the season, there is a very big case, and Belle has to navigate another kind of joint task force with a less than ideal counterpart. What can you share about what she's dealing with there?
Yeah, it's the age old uh Black women not being respected in their position of power. Everybody feeling like they can do the job better than she can. And, Belle having to check people and put them on notice. And she doesn't just check them, she shows them, at the end of the day, she knows what she's doing. She does not need your help. Fall in line or go away. That's basically what it is. With it's like three different times too. Is this the FBI guy? There's another person that's going to come in later, and then there's another person at the end, and she's having to put them on notice and let them know, like, yo, like you can be a part of what we're doing, but you need us. You came to us, so we're running this. Pull up a chair and set up your little station and do your job over there, but I'll be handling what's actually gonna happen with my team. So
Absolutely. Well, and it's an interesting thing because Belle is so aware of her team's what her team has gone through in the past 2 years. But we start off the season, what's been teased in the promo, that she asks Elliot to go undercover. What are her concerns about asking this of him, considering A, what he's been through, B, how rogue he can go, and C, that she really cannot afford to lose this man in one way or the other?
right. I don't. Belle is the type of person, she's not going to ask him to do something unless she has thought about every other way that it could be handled without having to ask him to do it. So I think she's went through every different circumstance, and if she could have went undercover and did it, she would have, but he was the best person to do it. And I think she trusts him regardless of all of his shenanigans, and the ways that he can act. And also, I think it brings her a little more comfort in asking him to do it when he responds by not wanting to do it. Because in every other circumstance, he's been so like eager to, I gotta go, I gotta do this, and she's like, yo, chill out. But in this circumstance, in this instance, she's saying, hey, I need you to do that. He's like, are you serious? Really? I think he's in a better place because of all he's had to endure and go through, to where he's been humbled a little bit, and he's not so eager to just go off and do whatever. So I think she feels like he'll have a clearer mindset and navigate things a little bit better. Otherwise, I don't think she would have asked him. She
Absolutely.
very well could have asked Reyes to go undercover. Like she could have. I mean, she could have. Like it's a drug cartel. It's his people. You know what I'm saying? Like she could have asked him to do it. So her asking him to do it, I think it's because she does trust him to get, to get it done and knows he will.